So, after researching everything that's going on in Sudan, there really is no quick fix solution for all their problems. In retrospect to all their economic problems, perhaps if the United States were to help out a little bit more, maybe they could have a better economy. Currently, in Sudan, the United States does not trade with Sudan and does not meddle with their economic policies. However, there are many Sudanese products that are American, for example, Coca-Cola and other things. However, the users of these American products cannot directly contact the United States for all their products because of all these trade restrictions going on. So perhaps if the United States were to drop some of these trade restrictions and allow more trade between the US and Sudan, especially in oil, there could be more economic opportunities for the people there. Now, for what's going on socially, with the people fighting and stuff, probably the best solution for the problem is just a change of leadership. We see in South Sudan, because the countries have now split into two separate countries, South Sudan is doing quite well from what they were before when they were part of North Sudan. So, and this is pretty much just because there's a change of leadership. So what's happening in the Kordofan province and all the genocide and everything that's going on, these are pretty much the fruits of hatred between different groups of people. And how do you really solve something like that? You have to, it takes time for the people to come together and realize their differences and put that away. A perfect example of that would be the United States and slavery. You know, the United States had African slaves for years, and there was a lot of racism going on throughout the 20th century, and that racism has declined pretty rapidly until the point that, well, I feel anyways, that African Americans and Caucasian Americans are fairly equal socially standing. So that's one of the biggest factors in what's going on with Sudan is time. They need time to grow and mature as a nation. Also, their leader, al-Bashir, he really needs to be taken out of office. They need someone to go in and run against him that has a chance of winning, that can turn their nation around. You know, pretty much all the killing that's happened in Darfur and in the Kordofan province, these are because of al-Bashir. He does not approve of these people, so he kills them. So because he's been in the picture for so long, I feel like he just has way too much power. And majority of the problems that are going on, majority of the wars, he's been there leading it. And I'm not personally a citizen of Sudan, and I've never actually been there, so I don't know what it's like. But the problem's pretty universal. Bad leadership equals bad things happening in a country. So if al-Bashir was to be replaced by a different president, I feel like that would make a world of difference, and that would allow the Sudanese people a new hope and a brighter future.